Since arriving on the North Shore, our team has been hunting high and low for iconic surfboards not ridden in years or even decades. In this week's edition of Butter Knives, our very own Dylan Graves had a truly special experience finding one board in particular that was stored in the attic of longtime North Shore shaper ARAKAWA's factory.
I hadn't seen Eric in years. I had no idea, but some of the crew had already talked to him and they had already kind of decided that it was going to be an Andy board. Eric wanted someone to ride this Andy board that had never been ridden. I wasn't even looking at it as a legitimate option because it was like, oh, that's an Andy board, that thing's sacred, like I don't want to touch that thing. And I'm like, what else you got? And kept like looking past it and trying to like, choose something else. And he kept coming back to it. And I think it was sort of one of those like meant to be moments, and rad for Eric to tell that story and, to show his connection, with Andy, who was his shaper for many years and shaped him so many magic blades. Just having a, celebration day, remembering Andy and surfing his board that was shaped for Ehukai, where we ended up surfing in this section. Yeah, Eric. What's up? How are you?
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I was hoping to see if we could look high and low for something, I don't know, maybe something that
the corners and the nooks and crannies. Yeah, I have a few up in the attic and we can check those. I don't even know what's up there.
Yes.
We might find a few other things
That's where the good stuff's at. Yeah, let's check it out.
All right.
Yeah, this is the real deal. This is where the gems truly are hidden.
We'll see. There's stuff. I don't come up here very often. It's hot. These are, apart from this, is the most significant collection of boards I have. This is Andy's last quiver. This is the quiver he never got.
Whoa.
I remember that morning, I just finished all the boards, stuck the last one in the rack, and went into my office and just took a break. And then a few minutes later, the phone rings. My manager comes around the corner and says, Eric, I just got this call. And he says, I just got a call that Andy died. Yeah. And I just couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And these boards, they sat for literally 4 months. I couldn't even touch them. We didn't send them to the glass shop. I decided let's just finish them. And then we did a little photo of the quiver, and then I gave one board to Lindy, one to Andy's parents, and then one to Bruce. These are really dusty. I haven't seen these boards in like a couple of years.
Yeah, that's
Andy would order one of these for fun here it's a 5.8. Just for the beach park.
Oh, no way.
Just to play around.
Yeah.
This is a Bandit. Actually, we still make these today.
Oh, cool.
Every once in a while, just throw back. We bring it back. I don't know, might be good for someone to wax this up.
Yeah, this thing. Man, I don't know. I just feel kind of bizarre doing that. Like, who am I to like ride one of Andy's like unridden sticks? Should we do something else that's like more like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be like playing with like a, like Sandlot style, playing with like a ball that was, signed by.
No, I mean I wouldn't.
So crazy.
I wouldn't put in
the great Bambino.
I wouldn't put in anyone's hands.
That's kind of hectic.
It might be cool.
Yeah.
Just to maybe just wax one up.
All right.
In honor of Andy. These will remain unwaxed, so I have another 5 that'll stay like this.
Okay.
Covered in dust.
Damn, Eric, I'm tripping, man.
Yeah, it's a surfboard. Surfboards are meant to be ridden.
Hell yeah. Well, it's an honor. I'm like kind of beside myself, so I think you got to come down. I think you should have a wave on it too. And I need a hug. I think we should just have a surf day in honor of Andy. That should be what this is.
That'd be cool.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. Once we kind of got past all the reservations I had of riding the board and kind of felt like I had, Eric's blessing, and it became more about telling Eric's story and his connection with Andy, I kind of felt better about it. Yep, moment of truth. Any rules?
Have fun, just surf like you do.
All right.
Don't hold back, and keep it pure.
All right, yeah. No pad, no leash.
No leash.
So here we go. Andy's board. Holy shit.
I feel like connected with Dylan because His dad rescued me at the airport, you know, and have a ride and hung out at his house. He must have been just little Grom. His neighbor was the one I contacted just to get some information on Andy in Puerto Rico, and he's here. That was cool. Looked like it had nice glide, just laying up on the white water really easy. I think after these 2 waves, I think the butterflies are gone. I think he's just gonna have some fun.
The board was feeling insane. It was definitely like perfect board for like that day, you know, just small Ehukai, you know, small pipe. I caught a couple waves on it, and then this little Grom paddles out. I was just asking him what he was riding, and looked at me and was like, "What are you riding?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm on an Andy board." He's like, "I thought I saw like red on the bottom. I wasn't sure." Like, yeah, whatever. His enthusiasm, like after talking, it was just sort of feeling like he needed to get a few on the board. And you know, after he caught his first wave, comes back out. I'm like, "Oh, like what's your name?" It's like, "Oh, Mana." I'm like, "Where are you from?" It's like, "Kauai." It's like, and actually, like, my mom's really good friends with the Irons family. She like grew up with Andy and Bruce, and it was just like no way. Like, what are the odds that this Grom, he has that connection? Eric, this is Mana. Mana, Eric. Yeah, Eric wanted someone to ride this never before touched Andy board.
I just seen the bottom, I was like, no way. I like flipped it over, I was like, what?
I'm glad you chose that board. I mean, it definitely feels like it wanted to be ridden.
Yeah.
And Mana just came and just ripped it.
No.
The vibe just felt super right, and it snowballed, and then, you know, without planning it, you know, Mason Ho comes down.
I'm just gonna freaking kiss this thing when you guys aren't looking, but I'm leaving, going out there.
Like, all right, this is what this day is, you know? It's like a bunch of people riding Andy's boards and celebrating Andy.
AI board.
What?
Look at this.
Whoa! It just blossomed into the craziest session and had this like such a cool energy around it, and super positive and fun, and everyone just kind of had their dreams come true, you know? Just Andy was so many things to so many people. Like, everyone looked up to him, so to have this day, and yeah, just to kind of remember him. And you know, there was kind of stories going around of AI, and everyone was having a laugh, and it was just, yeah, it was just a really special day.